Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Welcome to the Celebration of BIM Achievement 2022. This is Janice. It's my great pleasure to be your MC of this event. A very warm welcome to every one of you. Thank you everyone for gracing our event with your presence today. It's wonderful to have all of you here joining us today to celebrate our achievements. So apart from our guests attending here in person, our event is also broadcasting live online. Welcome our online audience from around the world. So the CBA is co-organized by the Development Bureau and Construction Industry Council with 4 more categories added this year. It aims to inspire organizations and practitioners to continually be creative, innovative, transformative, and disruptive in bringing BIM to its full potential. For viewing the achievement book list, so now you may scan the QR code showing on the screen. Today, we are going to announce the winners in different categories by recognizing and share their achievements with all the stakeholders. So I'll give some time to our audience to scan the QR code showing on the screen now, and then you can see the achievement book list. All right. So now, before we review the winner list, may I now invite the chairman of the Construction Industry Council, Engineer Thomas Ho, to come up to the stage for the welcome remarks. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Engineer Ho.
Ada, Roger, Stephen, Donald, Alice, distinguished guests, representative of winning projects and organizations, and BIMers, good afternoon. Thanks for joining us today on the celebrations of BIM Achievement 2022. As we all know, the Hong Kong construction industry is facing a series of challenges: labor shortage and aging workforce, unsatisfied project delivery, poor safety record. We are in a critical moment to revolutionize our construction and land development strategies so as to expedite progress, increase efficiency, increase productivities, and enhance quality. 提速、提效、提量、提質. To solve all those challenges, we must embrace BIM. BIM has been proven to reduce the project time, cost, and manpower. Today's winners have all reported significant reduction in time and cost through various BIM uses, as stipulated in the CIC BIM standards and the technical circular on the adoption of BIM by the Development Bureau. Recently, we have engaged a consultant to look into the time, cost, quality. So the report is saying, by adopting BIM throughout the industry, some 7,000 sort of manpower can be saved. This is very, very significant. Since the Development Bureau mandated the adoption of BIM for capital works projects, with estimate more than 30 million in 2018, the industry has steadily picked up BIM. Judging from the quality and quantity of the submission received, I believe the use of BIM has reached its sharp fin to mass adoption. We, or you, either embrace BIM and change or risk getting left behind. And I think you have no choice at all. The celebration of BIM achievement aims to inspire organizations and practitioners to bring BIM to its full extent and be creative, innovative, transformative, or disruptive. 創造、創新、變革、突破. I'd like to thank the organizing committee members and judging panel. 6 of them are the past winners of BIMA 2020. They all have a profound knowledge of BIM and understand the challenges of BIM adoption. It is a great opportunity to share the wisdom and pass the torch to the next generations of BIMers. BIM requires multidisciplinary coordination, and the success of BIM relies on many stakeholders. Similarly, we will not be able to organize the celebration of BIM achievement without the support of various organizations. Thank you very much. The highlights of this year's celebration BIM achievement includes 3 brand new achievements categories. Training and R&D should always be the focus prior to and in parallel with any initiative on BIM. And this is the exact reason why we established the BIM Training and R&D Organization 2022 and Student BIM Projects 2022 to attract new talents to join our industry. Another new achievement category is the Eminent BIM Drivers 2022. All nominations must come from at least 2 CCBM, and all nominees must exceptional contribution in driving BIM in Hong Kong. To tell you a secret, I've been begging Roger and Ada to nominate me. They all said, Thomas, you just talk, forget about this. This is how difficult just for nomination. It is really a difficult decision, as so many nominees had great contribution and achievement in driving BIM. In the end, 2 winners today both demonstrate a clear vision and mission in BIM. They definitely fit our criteria to be creative, innovative, transformative, and even disruptive. Before I conclude, let us enjoy a video on digital transformation. Roger, this is really what we meant. The Chief Executive just said, this is the leadership in digital in 2026. In fact, this video is by Donald, our chairman of Digitization Task Force, who set the mission and vision for our industry. By 2026, All projects over 300 million will be digitized, and BIM is the foundation stone of everything. Thanks to the successful adoption and implementation of BIM that all of you have achieved, BIM is now the norm for almost all projects. But you could clearly see that digital transformation is not just BIM. I hope now our BIMers could become the change agents. They can unlock the full potential of BIM by integrating BIM with other innovative tools and technologies, by extending and expanding the use of BIM across the total life asset, where likely with an integrated common data environment. Let's move on and focus more in using CDE, DWSS, CSDI, smart site management, smart AM, FM, and more to harness the power of digitization to improve productivity, quality, and safety of our construction industry. Finally, I'd like to congratulate all the celebrated achievers for your commitment to drive and use BIM for the greater benefit of the industry. Congratulations once again. I'm quite sure we'll meet again in the next Construction Digitization Award. All the very best. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Engineer Ho. Please be seated. Thank you. Thank you for the welcome remarks. And up next, it is our great honor to invite the Deputy Secretary for Development Works of the Development Bureau, HKSARG, Engineer Roger Wong, to the stage for the keynote speech. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Engineer Wong, please.
Chairman Thomas, other distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. It is my great honor to join you today at this celebration of BIM Achievement 2022 to recognize outstanding local projects, organizations, practitioners for their achievements and contributions in the adoption of BIM, and sharing insights on how to improve productivity, quality, sustainability, and safety of our construction industry through BIM uses. This year is the 25th anniversary of the establishment of Hong Kong Special Administrative Region. Over the past 25 years, Hong Kong faced various challenges but has always shown resilience, turned crises into opportunities, and emerged stronger. With the great efforts and supports of the whole community on combating the COVID, we see twilight in ending the pandemic situation soon. I believe that our eager anticipation and confidence in a brighter future could enable us to move towards better development and prosperity. The construction industry has been an instrumental driver of economic growth and enabler of social development of our many generations. In coming years, we all know the annual total construction output will substantially increase to around 300 billion. Many construction projects are direly required to meet our present demands for land, housing, infrastructure, healthcare, and other community services for our society. To prepare ourselves for the forthcoming huge amount of construction works, our industry has consented to adopt the Construction 2.0 strategy, which advocates innovation, professionalism, and revitalization with the aim to increasing productivity, improving site safety, as well as enhancing sustainability. We are now in a digital age. Our daily life, be it work or leisure, is all connected with digitalization one way or the other, especially in boosting the infrastructure and housing projects for which enhancing speed, quantity, quality, and efficiency are so important for better responding to the public aspiration for a better living environment and meeting the development needs of Hong Kong. Empowered by the technological advancement of digitalization, we can design and build virtually in advance. One of the key areas of digitalization initiatives was the construction industry is building information modeling, which I believe is so essential that we cannot afford missing in the whole process of construction. The new generation of digital tools support the collaborative platform for construction professionals at various stages throughout the project lifecycle, and there is more scope for better solutions to suit individual process and applications, just like what I've recently heard from an association slogan, 無盡邊際. The government is firmly committed to promoting an adoption of BIM technology in public capital works projects. From 2018 onwards, we have mandated the use of BIM technology in government capital works projects exceeding 30 million in value, and by the end of June 2022, some 500 consultancy agreements or work tenders with BIM adoption has been invited. Over 87% of capital works projects by value has adopted BIM. So far, the implementation of BIM in government projects is smooth, and the feedback from the industry is very positive. With a view to further leverage the effectiveness of BIM uses in capital works projects, we plan to include BIM models as part of the tender information and make them contractually binding in stages. To achieve this, we have selected 8 pilot projects for trial run right now, and will consider fully implement such initiative upon completion of the review of the trial run around the 3rd quarter and the 4th quarter of 2023. According to the feedback from the construction industry, there is a need to boost up the supply of the BIM personnel to meet the industry's demand. We highly encourage all BIM practitioners who have not yet received CIC's training to attend training of the CIC certified BIM managers and the CIC certified BIM coordinators. Innovation should not be driven by the government alone. Contribution from the private sector is also of vital importance to ensure the success of and overhaul of the entire construction industry. To support practitioners to attend training and also employers to arrange training for their staff, the government established in 2018 1 billion Construction Innovation and Technology Fund to encourage wide adoption of innovative technologies for the construction enhancement, and among which subsidy for BIM hardware and BIM training are key subsidy category. To continue in supporting the trade on the adoption of innovative construction technologies, another 1.2 billion was injected in 2022. The response from the industry to CITF has been very promising. As of the end of August this year, some 1,800 funding applications for BIM technology adoption was approved, with a total funding grant amount over 121 million. The wide adoption of BIM provides us with an opportunity to transform from labor-intensive process to talent-driven operations, from on-site working environment to virtual collaboration platform. This not only brings us tangible benefits of increasing productivity and reducing waste, but also help uplift the image and make our construction industry more attractive to our younger generation. As Hong Kong is now entering an era with considerable infrastructure development in coming years, we need to enhance our ongoing efforts to further attract our younger generations to join our industry for its sustainable development. I believe that the younger generation were empowered to surpass the predecessors. That's why their contribution is of vital importance to the development and sustainability of our construction industry. I understand that many of you here today are contributing to improve efficiency, enhance productivity, and streamline workflow by means of adopting BIM and digitalization, and streamline workflow in your construction projects. I will extend my sincere congratulations to the winners of the celebration of the BIM Achievement 2022. With the industry-wide collaboration and concerted effort from all of you, I believe that we are heading towards a brighter future of better designs, more environmental friendly and safer construction process, and eventually a more sustainable built environment, which today's event very success. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Engineer Wong, for the keynote speech. Please be seated. Thank you. And this year, we have a new category, the Eminent BIM Driver 2022, which means the winner has exceptional contribution in driving BIM in Hong Kong. Now, we would like to present the following judging panel members for helping us to select the outstanding ones. I would like to invite our presenter to come up to the stage, the chairman of the Construction Industry Council, Engineer Thomas Ho, please. Now let's welcome our judging panel members to the stage. First, we have architect Donald Choi. Please look at the front for a group photo. Thank you. Would Donald please remain at the right-hand side of the stage, please? And next, let's welcome Engineer Alice Chow. Alice, thank you. You can get your certificate. Yes, and please remain at the right-hand side, please. And next, let's welcome Surveyor Chew Kam Kun. Thank you. Thank you, gentlemen. Please remain at the right, please. Next, let's welcome Architect Professor Ada Fong, please. Thank you. Thank you, Ada. Last but not least, let's welcome Engineer Roger Wong. Thank you, gentlemen. Please remain on stage. I would like to invite our judging panel members to come back to the stage for the group photo together. We have Architect Donald Choi, Engineer Alice Chow, Surveyor Chew Kam Kun, and Architect Professor Ada Fong. Thank you, our judging panel members. Please get closer to each other and look at the center front for a group photo together. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Let's put our hands together to our judging panel members. Please be seated, and would Engineer Ho please remain on stage? Thank you. So the successful completion of CBA relies on the solid support from our organizing committee and also our judging panel members to give us continuous advices and helping us on selecting the winners amongst the overwhelming submission. I would like to invite Engineer Ho on stage and present the certificate of appreciation to them. Now, please welcome our organizing committee members and also our judging panel members to the stage. First, we have Architect Professor Ada Fong, please. Thank you, Ada, again. One more at the center, please. Thank you, Ada. Again, please remain at the right-hand side of the stage, please. Thank you. Next, let's welcome Dr. Jack Chang. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Chang. Next, let's welcome Engineer Professor Chung Kwok Fai. Please look at the front for a group photo. Thank you, Professor. Please remain at the right, please. Next, let's welcome Surveyor Dr. Kelvin Kang. Thank you, Dr. Kang. Next, let's welcome Engineer Ken Mao. Thank you. Next, let's welcome Engineer Dr. Llewellyn Tang. Thank you, gentlemen. Please remain at the right. Let's welcome Mr. Billy Wong, please. Thank you, Mr. Wong. Please remain at the right-hand side. And next we have Mr. Froki Wong. Thank you. Last but not least, let's welcome Mr. Kevin Wong, please. Thank you. Gentlemen, please remain on stage for the group photo together. I would like to come back to the stage our organizing committee and judging panel members, please. Architect Professor Ada Fong, Dr. Jack Chang, Engineer Professor Chung Kwok Fai, Surveyor Dr. Kelvin Kang, Engineer Ken Mao, Engineer Dr. Llewellyn Tang, Mr. Billy Wong, Mr. Froki Wong, and Mr. Kevin Wong. Welcome. All right, let's get closer to each other and show to the camera your certificate. Take this group photo together. Yes, let's show a thumbs up. One more. All right, welcome Engineer Roger Wong to join this group photo together as well. One more without thumbs up maybe. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big round of applause to our organizing committee and judging panel members. Please be seated. Thank you. Thank you very much. 各位可以請就座，多謝。Thank you once again, everyone. So after presenting the certificate of appreciation, now it's the most important moment that we are all looking forward to. Firstly, we are going to present the first category. It's the BIM Projects 2022, which have 20 outstanding projects that are selected and will receive their achievement today. All the projects are selected based on their BIM adoption and innovation and contribution and achievement. Now, I would like to invite back to the stage again, Chairman of Construction Industry Council, Engineer Thomas Ho, to present the certificate for us, please. Now we will present the BIM Projects 2022, and the winning projects are, first we have a purpose-built multi-welfare services complex in Area 29 of Kwun Tong North New Development Area. Let's welcome the representative from Architectural Services Department, the Government of the HKSARG, please. Welcome. Please look at the front for a group photo together. Thank you. Congratulations. Please be seated. Thank you. Next project, it's ASide. Let's welcome Nanfeng Development Limited. Please come up to the stage and receive the achievement. Congratulations. Let's take a group photo together. 我哋可唔可以揾一位男士去到左邊嘅位置？唔該晒。Thank you. Thank you. Congratulations. Please return to the floor from the right-hand side, please. Thank you very much. The next project is BIM in Statutory Submission and Control, a successful step. Let's welcome the representatives from Hong Kong Housing Authority. Congratulations. Shall we show a thumbs up and take this group photo together? Thank you. Thank you. And next is BIM with HUTI 2021. Let's welcome HUTI, WSP, JEC, BYME, and the I. One more at the center, please. Thank you. Congratulations to this winning project. Congratulations. Please return to the floor from the right-hand side of the stage, please. And the next winning project is Central Kowloon Route. Let's welcome Highways Department of the Government of the HKSARG, please. One step to the right. Thank you. Congratulations. Thank you very much. And the next winning project is contract number 13, WSD 17, Design, Build, and Operate First Stage of Chang Kwan O Desalination Plant. Let's welcome Water Supplies Department, the Government of the HKSAR. Shall we show a thumbs up to the camera, please? Thank you. Congratulations. Please join our audience from the right-hand side, please. Thank you. Next winning project is Kai Tak Sports Park. Congratulations. Let's welcome Culture, Sports and Tourism Bureau, the Government of the HKSAR, please. Gentlemen, shall we show a thumbs up as well? Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you very much. Please return to the floor from right-hand side. Thank you. The next winning project is Digital Twin of Hong Kong International Airport. Let's welcome Airport Authority Hong Kong. Thank you. Congratulations. Oh, one more at the right. Thank you very much. Please be seated. Thank you. The next winning project is Government-wide Asset Digitalization with the Building Information Model Asset Management BIM AM system. Let's welcome Electrical and Mechanical Services Department, the Government of the HKSAR. Welcome everyone. Please look at the front and get closer to each other, please. Thank you. Congratulations. Please return from the right-hand side. Thank you very much. Up next, the winning project is Heritage Building Information Modeling for Cultural Heritage Conservation at Tai Fu Tai Mansion. Let's welcome Architectural Services Department, the Government of the HKSAR, please. Welcome. Please come up to the stage for the photo together. One more at the center, please. Thank you. Congratulations. Next winning project, it's HKU Wong Chok Hang Student Residence Site. Let's welcome the University of Hong Kong. Shall we show a thumbs up as well? Thank you. One more at the center, please. Congratulations. Thank you. Please return from the right-hand side. Thank you very much. And next winning project we have ICC BIM and Digital Twins for Leasing and Property Management. Let's welcome Sun Hong Kai Properties. Welcome. Shall we get closer to each other to the center? Thank you very much. Shall we also show a thumbs up? Thank you. Congratulations. Please join our audience from the right-hand side, please. Thank you. And the next winning project is Lyric Theatre Complex of the West Kowloon Cultural District. Let's welcome West Kowloon Cultural District Authority. Welcome. Please get closer and we look at the front for a group photo together. Shall we also show a thumbs up? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Please join our audience from the right, please. And the next winning project goes to O Park 2. Let's welcome Environmental Protection Department from the Government of the HKSAR. One more, please. Thank you. Congratulations. Please join our audience from the right, please. Thank you very much. And the next winning project goes to Planning for Success, BIM for Construction, Safety Planning and Risk Mitigation. Let's welcome Hong Kong Housing Authority. Thank you. Congratulations. Thank you very much. The next winning project is Relocation of Sha Tin Sewage Treatment Works to Cavan. Sha Tin Cavan's project. Let's welcome Drainage Services Department, the government of the HKSAR. Congratulations. One more at the center. Shall we show a thumbs up? Thank you. Congratulations. Thank you very much. Please return from the right-hand side. Thank you. And next, let's welcome the project winner team, the Henderson. Let's welcome Henderson Land Development Company Limited, please. Shall we put our hands together for them? Congratulations. One step to the right, please. One step to the right. Thank you. Thank you very much. Congratulations again. The next winning project is Third Runway Concourse and Apron Works. Let's welcome Airport Authority Hong Kong. Shall we put our hands together for them? Welcome. Let's also show a thumbs up. Thank you very much. Thank you. Congratulations again. The next winning project is Trunk Road T2 and infrastructure works for developments at the former South Apron. Let's welcome Civil Engineering and Development Department, the government of the HKSAR, please. Welcome, gentlemen. Please remain, and we take one more at the official camera, please. Thank you. Congratulations. Last but not least, the next winning project is Two Tai Koo Place. Let's welcome Swire Properties Limited. Welcome, gentlemen. Let's get closer to each other and take this group photo together. One step to the right. Thank you. One more, please. Thank you very much. And thank you, Engineer Ho, for presenting these certificates for us. Please be seated. Thank you. Once again, congratulations to all the winning projects. Now, I would like to invite our presenter to the stage. It's our honor to invite the chairman of Construction Industry Council, Engineer Thomas Ho, to come up to the stage and present the certificates for us. Engineer Ho, please. Now, let's present the BIM Organizations 2022. The achievement goes to, first, we have Airport Authority Hong Kong. Let's welcome them. Please come up to the stage. Thank you. Welcome, everyone. Let's get closer to each other to the center, please. And then we look at the center front for the group photo together. Shall we take one more with your thumbs up? Thank you. Thank you, everyone. And please return to the floor from the right-hand side, please. Thank you very much. Congratulations. And next achievement goes to Architectural Project Unit Limited. Welcome. Let's put our hands together to welcome. One more at the center, please. Thank you. Please return to the floor from the right. Thank you very much. Congratulations. And next achievement goes to Arab. Congratulations. Welcome, gentlemen, to the stage to receive the certificate. Thank you. Thank you very much. Congratulations. And next achievement goes to BIM Score Limited Strategic Building Innovation, SBI. Congratulations. One step to the right, please. Thank you. One more at the center. Thank you. Please return to the floor from the right-hand side, please. And the next achievement goes to Build IT Limited. Congratulations. Please come up to the stage and receive the certificate. Thank you. Congratulations. And next, let's welcome Contact Point Company Limited. Congratulations. Please come up to the stage and receive the certificate. Shall we show a thumbs up together? Thank you. Congratulations. Please join the audience from the right-hand side of the stage, please. Thank you. Please be seated. And next achievement goes to Electrical and Mechanical Services Department, the government of the HKSAR. Congratulations. Welcome, everyone. Yes, we get closer to each other, and shall we all show a thumbs up to take this group picture? Thank you. One more at the center, please. Congratulations. Please join our guests audience from the right-hand side of the stage, please. And the next achievement goes to Gammon Construction. Congratulations. Welcome. Please come up to the stage and receive the certificate. Welcome, everyone. Congratulations. Let's look at the front for a group photo together. Thank you, congratulations. Please join the audience from the right. Thank you. And up next, the achievement goes to Global Virtual Design and Construction Limited. Congratulations. First, please look at the center front at the official camera first. Shall we all show a thumbs up to take this picture together? And we look at the left. One more back to the center, please. Thank you. Thank you. Congratulations. And next achievement goes to Hang Long Properties Limited. Welcome. Congratulations. Thank you. Congratulations. Please be seated. And the next achievement goes to Hip Sang Facade Engineering Company Limited. Congratulations. Thank you. Congratulations. Please be seated. Thank you very much. Next achievement goes to Hong Kong Housing Authority. Congratulations. Please come up to the stage and receive the certificate. Please remain, and one more at the official camera, please. One more, please. Thank you. Please be seated. Thank you very much. And next achievement goes to is BIM Limited. Congratulations. Shall we also show a thumbs up? Thank you. One more, please. Congratulations. Please join our audience from the right, please. And the next achievement goes to Paul Y Engineering Group. Congratulations. Please remain and take one more. Thank you. Thank you very much. Please be seated. Thank you. And next achievement goes to Ryder Levette Bucknell Limited. Welcome. Congratulations. Please be seated. Thank you very much. Next achievement goes to Vercon Limited. Welcome. With the representatives, please come up to the stage to receive the certificate. Congratulations. Please be seated. Thank you very much. And the next achievement goes to WSP. Congratulations. Please remain and take one more. Thank you. One more, please. Congratulations. Please be seated. Thank you very much. And there are 3 organizations both received the Achievement of BIM Organizations 2022 and Most Improved BIM Organizations 2022. They are China State Construction Engineering Hong Kong Limited. Congratulations! One more at the center, please. Thank you. Congratulations. Please be seated. And the next winner is Hip Hing Construction Company Limited. Welcome. Congratulations. Welcome, gentlemen. Please get closer to each other and show a thumbs up for this group picture together. Thank you. Congratulations. Please join the audience from the right, please. And the next winner is Wings and Associates Consulting Engineers Limited. Let's put our hands together for them. Congratulations. Thank you very much. Congratulations. Please be seated. And thank you, Engineer Ho, for presenting the certificates for us. Please be seated as well. Thank you. So up next, we are going to present the BIM Training and R&D Organizations 2022. May I invite our presenter to the stage, the Chairperson of Committee on BIM, Construction Industry Council, Architect Professor Ada Fong. Welcome. The first winner of this category is Advanced Construction Information Development Limited. Congratulations. With the representatives, please come up to the stage. One more at the center, please. Thank you. Congratulations. Please be seated. And the next winner is Architectural Services Department, the Government of the HK SAR. Let's put our hands together to welcome. Welcome. Please come up to the stage and receive the certificate. Thank you, ladies. Congratulations again. Please be seated. Thank you. And the next achievement goes to Department of Architecture and Civil Engineering, City University of Hong Kong. Welcome our representatives, please. One more at the center, please. Thank you. And gentlemen, please join the audience from the right of the stage, please. Thank you. And the next achievement goes to Electrical and Mechanical Services Department, the Government of the HK SAR. Congratulations. Welcome, everyone. Thank you. And please get closer to each other and we show a thumbs up together for this picture. Thank you. Congratulations. Please join our audience from the right. Thank you. And next achievement goes to is BIM Limited. Welcome. Congratulations. Congratulations. Please be seated. And the next winner is the Hong Kong University of Science and Technology HKUST BIM Lab. Welcome our winner to the stage. We can get closer to each other, please, to the center. And shall we show a thumbs up together for this group photo? Thank you. One more, please. One more at the center, please. Thank you. Congratulations. Please join the audience from the right, please. And the next achievement goes to Vercon Limited. Congratulations. Welcome everyone. Please look at the official camera. Thank you very much. Shall we take one more? Yeah, sure. Thank you. Please be seated. Thank you. And would Architect Professor Fong please remain on stage? Congratulations to all the winners of this category. And up next, CIC has been providing an excellent platform to strengthen the knowledge on BIM and review the potential of the new generation to demonstrate their BIM skills. Next, we are going to present Student BIM Projects 2022. I would like to invite again Architect Professor Fong to present the certificates for us. The first achievement goes to a pilot study on automatic LOD checking for 5D BIM. Welcome the representatives. Please come up to the stage. Congratulations. One more, please. Congratulations. Please be seated. Next achievement goes to a smart and sustainable DI Chai Wan campus. Let's welcome winner to the stage to receive the certificate, please. One more, please. Thank you. Congratulations. Please be seated. Join our audience from the right, please. Thank you. And the next achievement goes to Automatic BIM GIS Data Mapping by Graphical Programming at the design stage of BIM projects. Let's welcome our winner to the stage. One more, please. Congratulations. Thank you. Please be seated. And next achievement goes to BIM for Heritage Preservation. Welcome. Congratulations. Thank you. Congratulations. Please be seated. And the next achievement goes to Box 1.0 Generative Design of Detached Houses based on prefabricated modules. Let's put our hands together to welcome the winner to the stage and receive the certificate. Thank you very much. Please be seated. And thank you, Architect Professor Fong, for presenting these certificates for us. Please be seated. Thank you, and congratulations to all the winners again. The BIMers have contribution in promoting BIM and involving in BIM-related activities and projects. This year, 10 BIMers are selected by our judging panels, and 2 of them are young BIMers. And it's time to announce this achievement. I would like to invite the presenter to the stage. Let's welcome Assistant Director of Industry Development, Construction Industry Council, Mr. Alex Ho, please. And let's welcome our BIMers 2022. First, we have Ms. Chen Hoi Lun, Helen. Congratulations to Helen. Shall we show a thumbs up and take one more? Thank you. Congratulations, Helen. Please be seated. And next BIMer is Surveyor Chen Takshin, Jason. Congratulations to Jason. Congratulations, Jason. Please be seated. Thank you. And next BIMer is Mr. Lee Cho Man, Joe. Congratulations to Joe. Thank you. Congratulations. Please be seated. And next BIMer is Mr. Lee Po Sang, Isaac. Welcome, Isaac. Congratulations. Congratulations to Isaac. Please be seated. Thank you. And our next BIMer is Mr. Liu Ming Kin, Benny. Congratulations to Benny. Please look at the official camera first. And one more at the left. Thank you. Congratulations to Benny. Please be seated. And next BIMer is Mr. Guan Ting. Congratulations, gentlemen. And one more at the right. Back to center for one more, please. Thank you. Congratulations. Please be seated. And our next BIMer is Miss Wan Ka Yan Alice. Welcome, Alice. Congratulations. Thank you. Congratulations to Alice. Please be seated. And our next BIMer 2022 is Mr. Wong Wai Yip. Welcome. Congratulations. One more, please. Thank you. Congratulations. Please be seated. And we have 2 young BIMers 2022. They are Miss Zhang Yok Lan. Congratulations. Thank you. Congratulations again. Please be seated. Thank you very much. And the next Young BIMer 2022 goes to Mr. Wong Chek Hey, Tommy. Congratulations to Tommy. One more at the left. Thank you. Congratulations again to Tommy. Please be seated. And thank you, Mr. Ho, for presenting these certificates for us. Please be seated as well. Thank you. And congratulations once again to all the awardees. And last but not least, we are going to present a new distinctive achievement, the Eminent BIM Driver 2022, who has exceptional contribution in driving BIM in Hong Kong. This year, we have two eminent BIM drivers. The first Eminent BIM Driver 2022 goes to Mr. Poon Shun Wing Eric. Mr. Eric Poon, a professional quantity surveyor, has been responsible for a number of major redevelopment and preservation projects in the Urban Renewal Authority, URA, and the former Land Development Corporation since 1997. In 2017, Mr. Poon assumed Director, Works and Contracts in URA and has actively put forward the digital transformation of the construction works as well as facility management in URA through Building Information Modeling, BIM. Since July 2020, he has been appointed as Executive Director to oversee business strategy, planning and design, property and land, as well as corporate services of the URA. And currently, he is also a Director of the Hong Kong Green Building Council and a member of the Committee on Building Information Modeling and Task Force on Construction Digitalization of the Construction Industry Council. Mr. Poon always supports the adoption of BIM in various URA project development phases with an aim to promote its application to the industry by sharing his innovative ideas and facilitating the use of BIM for speed up, efficiency up, quality up, and mass up the construction industry in Hong Kong. Now, I would like to invite our presenter to the stage first. Let's welcome again Chairman of Construction Industry Council, Engineer Thomas Ho, please. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please give a massive round of applause to welcome Mr. Eric Poon to the stage to receive this achievement. Congratulations! Congratulations to Mr. Poon. Thank you, Engineer Ho. Please be seated. And would Eric please remain on stage? And please share a few words with us.
Thomas, Ada, and friends in the construction industry, it's truly my honor to be here. I would like to share my gratitude to you all. First of all, I wish to thank you, the judging panel, for awarding me as this year's eminent BIM drivers. In fact, to me, the award should go to the CIC's team and the BIM committee. You can never picture their relentless efforts and the hard works behind the scenes that contributed to the development of BIM in Hong Kong. For Urban Renewal Authority, the URA, we start from 2017. In our projects, we start from design, construction, moving forward to facilities management. We're combining other smart technologies into the BIM model, build a digital twins common platform to manage our properties. We also use the BIM to facilitate the design construction of our MIC projects in Tai Kok Tsui. We're now exploring to expand the BIM digital twin concept into the city infrastructure facilities in our To Kwa Wan Urban Renewal District to help build a smart district model for city management. BIM, in fact, is a digital model. I believe that can bring a disruptive transformation in our building process, how to better utilize the digital data in the BIM model. In 2019, we attempt and successfully develop a plug-in program to automatically generate of the sellable area of each unit in the residential buildings. Thereafter, we work with CIC, and in 2021, we successfully developed a plug-in program to automatically generate the gross floor area and check compliance with some building regulations. These expedite our preparation of general building plans, improve accuracy, minimize manual checking process currently adopted by the government. Today, the CE announced in their public address, building departments committed to devise a roadmap to use the BIM for submission and approval. And they also committed that in 2024, in the first quarter, they will launch a plug-in software program to check the compliance checking in the gross floor area. Although a little bit slow to make at least the first step. This quickly will transform our building plans approval process from months, years to days. I believe this is the way that we could speed up, efficiency up, mass up, and quality up in our industry. You may ask me, what's next? Honestly, I still have lots of dreamings. I wish to expand this plug-in program for full compliance checking, that not only including the building regulations, but other requirements from Lands Department, Fire Service Department, etc., so as full automation of the plan approval process could be adopted in Hong Kong. I wish to develop subcontracting packages program to facilitate the use of BIM for subcontracting work tendering, work scheduling, payments arrangement. And by merging with the GIS technology, I wish to generate design options for my planning of urban renewal works, thereafter to generate a BIM model automatically. Great achievement start with a small dream. And I believe many of us today share the same dream to build a smart city in Hong Kong with the help of the BIM technology. So, may all our dreams continue to propel us forward. May all our dreams come true. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Eric. Congratulations again. Please be seated. Thank you. Congratulations again to Mr. Poon. And for the next eminent BIM driver 2022 is Mr. Chang Ka-Kui. During the 6-year term of Mr. Chang Ka-Kui as the chairman of the Construction Industry Council, CIC, the CIC set up a committee on BIM to formulate strategies for market transformation and to promote and facilitate the application of BIM and its related technologies. Since 2017, the CIC signed a Memorandum of Understanding, MOU, with 9 higher education institutions to incorporate BIM into their curricula. In 2019, the CIC launched the BIM certification and accreditation schemes to ascertain the competency of BIM personnel and the quality of local BIM training courses, and established a CIC BIM space to showcase latest BIM technologies. The CIC introduced the ISO 19650 standard in 2020 and published CIC BIM Standards General Version 2 and other BIM-related publications, marking an important milestone in the history of BIM development. The CIC organized the inaugural CIC Construction Digitalization Award in 2021 and launched the Construction Digitalization Roadmap to prepare for the long-term development of the construction industry. Mr. Chan is truly an eminent BIM driver. With his vision and committed effort, the adoption of BIM and its development in Hong Kong has taken to a whole new level. Congratulations once again to Mr. Chan. As he is unable to attend our event today, he has prepared his thank you speech in the next video for us. Please take a look at it.
Thank you for naming me as one of the eminent BIM drivers this year. It is a great honor, which I do not really deserve. Construction digitalization, mainly BIM, was one of the 8 core initiatives of the CIC during my tenure of office as its chairman from 2016 to early this year. The other areas include promotion of construction industrialization, mainly the revolutionary MIC, MIMEP, and the setting up of the Construction Industry Technology and Innovation Application Center to promote adoption of new construction technologies. The other initiatives are more soft skill related. For example, reforming of construction training, subcontractors registration, construction safety, and even image building of the construction industry through the Construction Industry Sports and Volunteering Program. We are glad that we have done all this together because actually they all have to work together. MIC, MIMEP, DFMA would not have been successful without BIM, and BIM could not have been implemented efficiently without properly trained construction personnel, contractors and subcontractors. So it was a nicely knitted package. The Hong Kong construction community should be proud of ourselves for we have achieved over these few years on BIM. It is a result of the joint effort of all sectors of our industry, particularly the Development Bureau, educators, the universities, professional organizations, etc. CIC is delighted to be able to play our role as a catalyst and promoter in this important exercise. There are still a lot for us to explore in the ocean of knowledge in construction digitalization. I will expect a big leap forward in adopting BIM technology and its advancement in Hong Kong. If the government determines to adopt a more positive time frame in calling for mandatory BIM for statutory submissions. Ladies and gentlemen, if I really have made any contribution to the BIM movement in Hong Kong, it was the setting up of a most knowledgeable and hardworking BIM committee under the CIC regime. They have done a lot in pulling the Hong Kong BIM community together. I'm proud of you all. Congratulations and keep it up. Thank you.
Thank you, and congratulations once again to Mr. Chan. And now to round up our event, may we invite the Chairperson of Committee on BIM, Construction Industry Council, Architect Professor Ada Fong, to the stage for the closing remarks. Lady, please.
Roger, Thomas, judges and winners, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, and our audience online, good afternoon. Thank you so much for attending the Celebration of BIM Achievements 2022 this afternoon. For 10 solid years since 2012, the CIC has been committed wholeheartedly to promoting the application of BIM in our industry, striving to be a center of excellence for BIM in Hong Kong. And by BIM, we take it to include building information modeling and all associated digital construction applications. So it's not only building information modeling. It includes the whole realms of digitalization in its ambit. From BIM Excellence Award back in 2014 to celebrate BIM Achievements 2020 and now 2022, we have seen a quantum leap in the maturity of BIM, in the industry, in the BIMers, in organizations, and also project applications, BIM research, BIM standards, BIM training over all these years. So we are so glad to see the industry developed from BIM laggards to BIM adopters at this entry level, and now so many BIM leaders in the higher level of maturity. And today, I'm glad to see that we have the largest number of categories of awards, largest number of awardees, and large numbers of submissions in our history. So let's give a big round of applause to all of you here who are winners. And many of which have left the first session as well. But we are so glad to see this progress over these last few years in particular. And this is the first time for the Development Bureau to be our co-organizer of BIM Awards. Same as the last time in 2020, we have received enthusiastic responses from the industry. We are so glad to see the winning projects adopting BIM across the whole project life cycle, from planning and design to construction and to operation and maintenance in the whole life cycle. So gradually, we are seeing BIM moving ahead to cover a bigger scope in its applications. And also we see a number of young talents winning the BIMers and the young BIMers. Your valuable knowledge and experience will definitely motivate the industry to develop BIM at a faster pace. I'm particularly pleased to see the awardees for the one category that Thomas haven't mentioned, another new category, the fourth type, most improved organizations, 最佳進步獎. Now, which is the new category this year? What does it mean? It means that they may be BIM adopters or even BIM laggards in the past, but they have reached a level of maturity and BIM leaders within a short span of time. So it's not only their efforts, it's also their achievements. Now, the reason we have BIM Achievements Award, and Thomas was asking, why don't you give a first prize, second prize? And we say, no, they must reach a level of maturity before we give them an award. If there's no one qualified for that award, we won't give any award. Or if we have 10, we just have 5, we won't give 5. So it's a level of achievement, a level of excellence that they must attain before they can receive this recognition. So this is for us to grow together. So it is a measure of your effort and your achievement that means that you are here today. And with these more categories, more submissions, this year we have a very heavy workload indeed. So the organizing committee, the judging panels, and also, I must say, CIC's own staff have to work a lot harder to bring all of you here today. But this is both healthy and encouraging because BIM adoption is coming to town at a rapid rate of take-up these few years. So I must applaud the industry as a whole for making this effort. And CIC serves to promote BIM for everyone, 全民皆 BIM. And what does it mean? Looking ahead, how can we give recognition to beginners who have made quantum leap within a short span of time? Now, this award is not only for us to give you an award. It's for us to gauge our success and maturity as an industry as a whole and see how we can move forward and what we look for in the next 2 years. As Thomas mentioned, the new categories are a result of our previous review of the last award. So for this award, what kind of review can we get for the next award in 2 years' time? Actually, I've mentioned, first is the BIM Excellence Award in 2014, and then it is the BIM year. The next BIM year is 5 years later, 2019. But 2019, we are too busy. We can't give celebration or give awards, so we do it in 2020. So that year, we have so many submissions that we're overwhelmed with a lot of submissions, but the number of awards is limited. So what can we do? We say we can do it every 2 years. So I hope by 2024, we have a lot more submissions and a lot more categories as well. And the reason why we have 6 BIMers in the judging panel or organizing committee is because we don't want to come back again to get another award. That also happens to the previous session when we have all the BIMers in 2014 to be the organizing committee judging panel of the BIM CBA 2020, so that they can't get another award. Now, but looking ahead, how should we penalize these hardworking BIMers? We can't just keep getting them one award only. They may be young BIMers in the past, but after 10 years, by 2014 to 2024, there will be 10 years. So we should give it a chance to have another level of excellence beyond our current excellence level. So this is what we thought we should be doing in the next 2 years. And I think Hong Kong has a number of world-class projects by now, not only on BIM, but also the OpenBIM, OpenGIS, which would dovetail with government's harmonization of the spatial data, etc. So I think the next level, the next movement in line with government's acts, how can we have from BIM to OpenBIM and OpenBIM to OpenGIS? So what are the merits that they can achieve? And for these merits of achievement, we're not only looking for creativity, innovation, and also transformative and disruptive technologies to achieve productivity, safety, quality, but also sustainability, maintainability, usability, user-friendly for people, for citizens, and also long-term decarbonization before 2050. So the usefulness and the meaning of data and information means a lot to us for sustainability. So what area can we move ahead? Can we scale new heights in whatever dimension? I think it's for you, BIMers, organizations, to move ahead and look forward and make another quantum leap in the next 2 years. Move ahead with bigger strides and bolder steps towards digitalization, BIM spatial data integration, adoption, standardization, also training. Training, I would say CIC have to train a lot of people. I would say from babies, kindergarten, primary, secondary school, but for the next level to the tertiary and post-tertiary education or achievers, then we need all of you to go the extra mile to scale new heights, not only in Hong Kong, not only for the Great Bay Area or for our nation, but for the world. I think we have world-class type of experts in this room. I'm sure you can do it. So I'd like to take this opportunity to encourage the winning clients, developers, consultants, contractors, as well as the BIMers, to set your own roadmap to digitalization. What can you do and what can you score in the next 2 years at the organization level, personal level, project level, or even international level? Aim high. Digitalization is definitely our future, and the future is in your hands. So see you again in the next CBA 2024. So finally, I must thank everyone. Thank CICs and thank CIC's staff, organizing committee, judges, and also all those who have made submissions this year. Thank you so much. And definitely, a round of applause to congratulate all the winners here. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Architect Professor Fong. Thank you for rounding up our event. Please be seated. Thank you. And once again, congratulations to all the winners. And thank you so much to everyone here, as well as our online audience joining the celebration of BIM Achievement 2022. Our event has come to an end. Thank you very much for your presence. And we do look forward to see everyone in our future events. Thank you and have a wonderful day. Thank you. Goodbye.